I use the copier so much that the guy I worked with started calling me scanning Tatum. Hashtag my worst summer job. A woman yelled at me for watching her swim. I was a lifeguard. Hashtag my worst summer job. When I worked at my grandma's house, she always called me Dawn, which was the name of her first husband. Hashtag my worst summer job. A customer complained that their fries tasted too much like potatoes. Hashtag my worst summer job. Dollar store. People always asked how much does this cost. I'd say everything's $1. Then they'd say, but what about this? Hashtag my worst summer job. When I was a tour guide at Niagara Falls, the most common question was, what time do they turn the water off? Hashtag my worst summer job. Hashtag my worst summer job. I had a job at Carl's Jr. and they fired me because I would only call it Carl Jr.'s. I worked at Subway for about a month until my boss went to jail and they just stopped scheduling me. Hashtag my worst summer job. Hashtag my worst summer job. Waited tables at a high-end seniors retirement community. Fixed choice menu. They all ordered whatever was not on the menu. I was designated lotion guy for my grandma during Wheel of Fortune. Hashtag my worst summer job. One summer I was a hostess at a restaurant on the beach where we had to answer the phone with, "Crabs, we got M." As a kid I would help this lady with her house. Before vacuuming I would have to brush all the carpets with a hairbrush. I was a hotel maid and was told not to change the sheets but to just smooth them out between guests. Hashtag my worst summer job. My co-worker and I had the exact same name. My boss told me I was getting a raise until he realized I was the other Justin. I worked at a Dairy Queen that lost its franchise, so it was called Dairy Cream. We had silly bars instead of dilly. One summer I built an entire porch for my aunt all summer and in the very end got paid in chocolate coins. Hashtag my worst summer job. I delivered flowers and almost every day I had a woman scream at me about her cheating husband and his bouquet of lies. I was fired from my summer job moving furniture for having a subpar attitude towards moving furniture. No argument there. I worked for a chiropractor and my boss said that one of my job duties was to braid his hair and cut his food. I quit. Hashtag my worst summer job. One summer I was asked to paint the curbs in front of our store. It was right on the highway. I almost got hit 10 times. My dad decided to make homemade shampoo and made us sell it door to door around town. Humiliating. Hashtag my worst summer job. During Christian Music Festival at Park I worked it, I was called a devil worshipper for having rhinestones on my sunglasses. Mowing the lawn at a cemetery. Mower always stalled at the same grave. Very scary. Hashtag worst summer job. I was a mascot for a zoo dressing up as a dancing polar bear until I went to a promotional event in costume at a hunting store and got beat up. Then I got promoted to hippo. Hashtag worst summer job. My first summer job at Chuck E. Cheese's. On one of our hotter days I had to wear the Chuck E. costume and wave at cars and people. It got so hot I passed out. The 8 cars came and when they took the head off kids screamed, "Chuck E.'s dead." Hashtag worst summer job. In college I worked at the Apple store. Woman came in saying her phone wouldn't work. Phone was smelly, greasy and covered in yellow gunk. She denied spilling anything on it. Handed her the phone back so I could type and she put that sucker right back in her bra. Hashtag worst summer job. One summer my uncle paid me to go around town and promote his failing Earth, Wind and Fire cover band. Hashtag worst summer job. I worked at a hot dog shack in high school. We had to wear shirts that said, "Wiener Slingers." Hashtag worst summer job. At the animal hospital a dog kept licking my face. Asked what was wrong with him, they said, "He's been throwing up all day." Hashtag worst summer job. I worked at a deli when I was 14 and one of my jobs was to rub the expiry dates off the milk products. Hashtag worst summer job. Sold used cars. Spent weekdays alone with owner's brother-in-law. The only English he knew was, "This car. Good car." Hashtag worst summer job. Hashtag worst summer job. Was shoveling rancid peanut butter into a dumpster. Came back the next day and the boss said, "Well, nobody's ever come back." Got a job at a water park. Show up, they say. You get to be a mascot named the Funspot. Nope, I quit and left. Hashtag worst summer job. I worked cashier at a hardware store. A farmer went to the restroom to get more cash from his underwear and handed me damn cash. Hashtag worst summer job. I was 21 when I got promoted at the video store and they made me wear a gold tag that said, Ass Manager. Hashtag worst summer job. Last summer McDonald's between 10:30 and 11 AM having to tell people breakfast is over. That's all. Hashtag worst summer job. I was too tall for the Chuck E. Cheese costume so the kids would scream when they saw my arm flesh. Hashtag worst summer job. Hashtag worst summer job. At a used car lot I had to wear a windsock costume and act like I was blowing in the breeze. My aunt hired me to garden her lawn. It took 6 weeks. When my aunt went to pay me my mom said no charge for family. Hashtag worst summer job. I once worked for a pet resort where I had to paint dogs' nails, sing to them and pick up their crap. Hashtag worst summer job. Worked at a call center. One time I asked a guy to speak louder and more clearly. He said, I am sorry I don't have a tongue. Hashtag worst summer job. I worked at a summer camp. Got fired for dressing like Jason Voorhees and popping out of the lake when kids were swimming. Hashtag worst summer job. One summer I worked at FedEx loading the trucks at 4 AM and my title was package handler. Hashtag worst summer job. Hashtag worst summer job. An old lady on my paper route tipped me in black jelly beans because they were President Reagan's favorite. I worked in the largest collectible doll store in the world. We had a doll that looked exactly like Chucky. I had to turn off the lights in the back and walk through the showroom to exit at night. Chucky was always there watching me. I still have nightmares. Hashtag worst summer job. One summer I had to get a job working with my mother at a hearing aid factory, cleaning earwax out of broken hearing aids. Hashtag worst summer job. I agreed to help my dad put a new roof on their house. Soon after we started he ended up having back surgery. I spent the rest of the summer doing it myself with my dad yelling incoherent instructions from the back porch high on painkillers. Hashtag worst summer job. One summer I worked at a daycare center. One of the kids would always refuse to participate in the sing-along of Do You Know the Muffin Man because the lyrics were too personal. Hashtag worst summer job. I work as a lifeguard at a water park. A teenage boy walked up to the top of the slide, read the rules and said, I can't believe you have to be 48 years old to ride this. I looked at him and said, inches, 48 inches. Hashtag worst summer job. I had a summer job where I would take made in China stickers off of things for my grandma so she could resell them for more at her craft show. I got 10 cents a sticker. Hashtag worst summer job. The summer I was 19 I had to take the 14-year-old I was babysitting to buy adult diapers so he could play video games all day and not have to stop to go to the bathroom. Hashtag worst summer job. During the summer I broke my ankle yet I still had to work. And guess where I work? IHOP. Customer walks in. Hello, welcome to IHOP. Customer replies, I didn't know IHOP meant you hop. Hashtag worst summer job. I worked at Kohl's in several different departments. Every day the same guy would pretend to scan me and say, worth 2 cents. Hashtag worst summer job. Picking up strawberries in a field. I almost got arrested because they thought I was an illegal Mexican worker. Hashtag worst summer job. As punishment I had to pick up rocks from one side of the house and move them to the other side. All summer long. Hashtag worst summer job. Waitressing with no free hand so I did a stretching lunge to hike my pants up but instead ripped my pants. Hashtag worst summer job. I babysat for a terrifying child who pretended to kill me by strangulation and repeatedly told me he wanted to wear my hair. Hashtag worst summer job.